The latest tournament in Stellar Horizons has just been announced, the Leaders League. Taking place on Saturday the 27th of September at 7 PM UTC, this tournament is the most restricted singles format seen so far on Stellar Horizons. Just a reminder before we get into the regulations for this tournament, we do not follow the battle rules or regulations that Smogon, VGC, Showdown or any other circuit uses. We have our own restrictions and rules that will be covered in this video. The team guidelines are as follows. This tournament's gimmick is monotype, which means that your entire team must have one type in common. I will show some examples of these teams later in the video. The only gimmick allowed in this tournament is Z-moves. This means that Mega Evolution, Dynamaxing and Terastallization are all banned for this tournament. For convenience and to prevent accidental cheating during tournament battles, I recommend that players remove their Mega Bracelet, Terra Orb and Dynamax Band from their trinket slots. No Legendary, Mythical, Ultra Beast or Paradox Pokemon are allowed, and no restricted Pokemon are allowed. To see what Pokemon we classify as restricted, take a look at the tournament announcements page in the Discord. In addition, the Pokemon on the screen are outright banned in this tournament, regardless of how you are using them. Now that I've covered all of the team guidelines, let's get into the battle rules. We are using the following set of rules for this tournament. No swapping items, teams, team members, or retraining after the team sheet submission deadline. All battles must be 6v6 singles set to level 100. You do not have to train your team to level 100, this can be selected as an option when starting a battle. In addition, we have our own list of battle clauses for this tournament. Sleep clause, you may not put more than one opposing Pokemon to sleep at a time using a sleep-inducing move, examples being Spore and Hypnosis. This does not apply to Rest. Species clause, you cannot have two of the same Pokemon species on your team based on National Dex number. Evasion clause, Double Team, Minimize and the item Bright Powder are banned. Oko clause, one-hit KO moves, Horn Drill, Guillotine, Shearcold and Fissure are banned. Item clause, you can't use two of the same item on the same team. And Salt clause, use of battle items like potions or X items during a match is not allowed, held items are fine. Endless battle clause, intentionally creating a battle that cannot end, for example infinite loops, is not allowed. That's all for the battle and team rules. Now I'm going to show you an example battle for this tournament. In this example, I'm using a mono steel team featuring many of our own Stellarian forms, and my opponent, Droledge1, is using a mono bug team. I lead Aetherrouge as my opponent leads with Shedinja. I Bravebird the Shedinja to bring it down to Focus Sash as he Will-O-Wisps my Aetherrouge, halving its attack stat for the rest of the battle. On the next turn, Shedinja then launches Poltergeist, doing about half my Aetherrouge as I take it out with Bravebird. Aetherrouge takes a bit of chip from burn damage as he sends in Crustle. I launch Gigaton Hammer as the Crustal Shell smashes, doubling its attack, special attack and speed, while Gigaton brings it down to its sturdy ability.